I'm going to start off this video by saying I don't know the answers to the questions I'm about to present to you. These are questions that I've honestly been wondering since I was a kid, growing up with video games, music, media. I always enjoy when I pick up a new piece of entertainment to experience. It's like getting into another person's head, seeing what they wanted to make, what they thought would sell well and be successful. It's cool. And every time I do check out something, I usually know what I'm getting myself into, so I don't feel bummed if it's not at least interesting. So, I'm about to nerd out for a little bit, but it'll all come back around. Trust me. So, when I was 13, my favorite band, Linkin Park, released one of their albums called 1,000 Suns, and I was hyped. I remember getting the CD and listening to it on my computer, but was really caught off guard. It wasn't like anything they made before. It was so different. It wasn't Linkin Park, it couldn't be. And I remember getting angry at the band because they didn't deliver what I was expecting. And here is where I started questioning things. And as I listened more and more, I eventually grew on it, and it became one of my favorite albums. And I thought to myself, why did I get angry at the band for making something that they wanted to? They don't hold any obligation to anybody, do they? I mean, wouldn't it suck even more if they kept on making the same thing over and over? After that, the band made it clear that each album they released was going to be different from what they've done in the past, because they don't like to stay stagnant like that. And I respect them for it. Flash forward 2 years, and I'm 15. I have been waiting a year and a half for the newest release of my favorite video game, Halo 4. Maybe it was just me, but god, the hype around that game was insane. It was the first game I ever went to a midnight release for. I popped in the game, I played the campaign, and it sucked. Wow, my life is filled with disappointments, huh? At least I thought it sucked at the time. You can probably guess by now, it wasn't what I was expecting. The new company that took over the franchise, 343 Industries, wanted the game to take a new direction, and they put their spin on it and made it their own. But it didn't sit well with the fans, and to this day I don't believe that what they did to Halo, and what they continue to do to Halo, is right. I mean, not only is it pushing people away from the franchise, it's just not doing the game justice. Now here's where I find myself being a hypocrite, and kind of still am. If I think Linkin Park is justified in making whatever kind of music they want, why don't I think 343 Industries is justified in making whatever kind of game they want, right? I mean, like, money aside, I'm talking straight up morals. Does the producer of a product, of a brand, owe its audience anything? One side of me says, yeah, I mean, the fans and the people they're selling to and the people that got them to that point in their life should have a say in what kind of product they get, right? That's definitely the case for a regular company, you know, like Chipotle or Blockbuster or Chuck E. Cheese. If the customer isn't happy with what you're serving, you change it up. You make it better in their eyes so they're happy and they keep coming back. But I feel there's something more personal about a video game or music, right? Like, Chipotle is just making chicken burritos for us to munch down on, but Adele is making music that comes from more than just thoughts and what will be big on the radio. Or hell, let's throw another layer into the mix. How about a YouTuber? Let's say I get a big following for my game design and marketing videos, and people tune in every Saturday for the same thing. What if one Saturday I say, you know what guys, I'm not feeling this anymore. I am putting 100% of my YouTube juice into carpenting tutorials. Jesus was once a carpenter, you know. You should take after your father. People would feel gypped. Like, you're just gonna leave us hanging like this? YouTubers have done that. They've changed their products and lost fans because of it. But, whoa, wait. I'm talking about way too many things right now. Adele, Halo, Chuck E. Cheese, these things are drastically different. So, should they be held to a different set of morals? From industry to industry, do those questions change based on what kind of products they're making? I feel like Wendy's owes their crowd something because it's just food, but with 21 Pilots, it's music. Or how about producer from producer, right? I wouldn't hold a local electronics store to the same standard as Best Buy because of its size. I honestly just thought of this while making this video. Maybe the difference is whether or not the producer has a niche audience or a mass audience. Or if the producer is just a faceless company or a person or group of people. I mean, definitely big brands that are known throughout the world like Linkin have a mass audience, but because there's 6 dudes in a band, their personality conveys to their audience and makes them feel like they have their own niche, that they belong to a certain fan group. This is even more so the case when they take genre into consideration, so they feel more inclined to share their opinion about what direction the producer is taking. You know, at the end of the day, a company is just a person or group of people, right? They're making something that they find cool and will sell well. But do I, the customer, have any say in what kind of product I get? If I don't like the product, should I just go somewhere else and find something that I do like? Or should I stay and keep criticizing in hopes that I eventually do get what I want because I feel it's best for the company and that it means a lot to me? At a creative level, I get the need to do something new. It goes back to when I was a kid and craved new types of media. This is complicated, and I really mean it when I say I don't have a solid answer to it all. So I really encourage at this time to comment down below and tell me what you think. Have you found yourself in this dilemma? Let me know so I can stop being a dang hypocrite. If you like this video, then hit that like button down there. Subscribe for more videos like this. You know it's all good. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.